In our today's session, what we will do, we will try to scrap rubber board website which is of Indian government. Okay, I'll send you the link. Please open this website. See, here you can see at Kottayam, which is a place there. This is the grade type of the rubber. This type of grade per 100 kg at what price they are selling at. This RSS4 for the national market price is this. RSS5 grade, this is the price. So today we will try to scrap this website where rubber prices are given. Different types of these are the grades of rubber. Okay, latex is 60%, some rubber grade is there. ISNR 20, this is the type of grading are there in everything. Means if you will buy coal also, there are multiple A grade coal, B grade coal, and types of gradings are there. If you will buy crude oils, suppose previously I worked in Reliance, so when the crude oil was coming from this Dubai and other places, so there are 171 types of grading which Reliance was doing. Under which grade it's fall, then after that they decide the price of that. They check viscosity, ethene, naphtha, many types of gases they check. Accordingly they decide, categorize it. So in rubber also multiple categories are there, and we are interested to make a bot web scrapper which will come on this page. Guys, listen what we are trying to achieve. Don't ping now. We will come on this page. This is the domestic market, and this is the international market of rubber. We want to scrap the data. After coming, I want to click on this link, daily prices I want. When I will click on daily link, it will take me to another page. I want last 2 months of rubber data. Here last 2 months of data is not available. Then I need to fill this form. Suppose I want to select from this date to this date, from current date, and grade I want RSS4 type, and it will click on go. Again this website will get refreshed. Okay, now the data came. I am interested to fetch this data into my database. So for this, I need some type of automation because data is not available in the URL. Like last time what we did from Finance Yahoo, we directly went to the URL and we scrapped the data. But here in this case, data is not available in the URL. If I will press this URL, I will simply land on that page. So for this, some type of automation needs to be required. We will make a Selenium bot which will come, open this page, which will click on this link like this, which will fill this form for us, form date to date, which will select a grade for us, and will click on go. Some date I must have missed somewhere. After go, when the data will come, we will fetch this data after the page get refreshed. Please install Chrome WebDriver as well and place it in your current working directory. Wherever is your current working directory, you can check it. OS and OS dot. Place this Chrome WebDriver, download it for Windows and whatever version you are using. Version, how to check? See, go in help, click on these three dots in your web browser, these three dots at the right corner, topmost corner. Go to help and click on about Google. Mine is 84, so relatively I installed that 84. Whatever version you are using, please install that Chrome driver. It's not installable, just download this file. Don't run it. See, a Google Chrome will open like this. Automatically it will do. I'm not doing anything. See, this page is open. Now it will search for that link and it will click on that link. See, it clicked on that. It searched, it opened this link. Now it clicked. Now it will fill the form because I've put here sleep. So it's, after 10 seconds, after 2 seconds, it's clicking. It filled the form for me and clicks on submit. Now I got this data, refresh data, which I will be scraping. See, I got this data. Import these libraries, and after this, after importing, set up this web browser and execute this code, and just check if your web driver is opening. Google Chrome, if in the another tab, if it is opening like this. See, if I'm executing this code, one tab will open here, one new Google Chrome will open. If this is opening, means your path and everything file is set. If this is not opening, means something is missing. So this is the website, and every website is having its own structure, as you know, HTML structure, right? And this clickable and this input element is having its own path in that file. Okay, so we need to find that path in that structure and we need to click on it. So suppose this was I'm giving you just an example. Suppose I have an HTML page in which this body is there. Okay, and under this table one link is there. Suppose this link is defined with A, and href is for link will be something like this. Okay, www.google.com is there in this structure, and I want to click this button. So there is a path in this. I need to first come to HTML, then body, then class will be there, right? Something table class is there. In this class, go to this row and click on this. Okay, so this is the path of this button. How I will find that path and what that path is exactly called as. So for finding any element in our web page, we use XPath. Now what is XPath? XPath in Selenium is an XML path used for navigation through the HTML structure of the page. Means I need to define that path, like how you find any photos in your system. if it is stored in somewhere I need to click here. Okay, then I will go. So if I want to get one file, so this file is located there. What is this? This is called path, right? This is path. So in HTML also there is one path. Under this HTML there will be body, there will be many divs, there will be div like this, and there will be something. So I have to go through that path, like what you exactly see in inspect element. This is the structure, HTML structure of your page. Under this HTML, this head is there, under this body is there, under that multiple scripts. So I need to come through all this for clicking any element in this. I will click on inspect. So where I will land, I need to come and click this. So this tracing this element will be called my XPath. Path to this element will be my XPath. Okay. So for this we use XPath. How to write this XPath? Okay, XPath is defined as like this. In this format we need to give in our code so that it can find that element exact, in this HTML file where it has to search. Then XPath is defined as the current node. This means double backslash is current node. Tag name you have to give. If it is a division, if it is an input, if it is a something like button you are searching for, at the rate, what is the ID of that this division, or what is the ID of this input ID or classes, and what is the name of that ID, or whatever it is. Okay, the string you have to pass. Like if I have to find this element, okay, what I will do, I will just write as control find. You do control find after inspect element. From the double backslash I will copy this class more yearly. Okay, now this is a type of A, it is a hyperlink. Okay, so I will give find A hyperlink. In square brackets its class name is, class is equals to class name, and I will close this square bracket. So it is searching, it became yellow. So now it is finding my link where I have to click. This is the relative path of this. Double backslash means I'm searching in my entire HTML document where this is satisfied, where link is there with the class more yearly. Don't worry, you will be doing this today. How to open search tab? You have to just click on the element, right click and go to inspect. Okay, after clicking on inspect, if your this bar is coming sideways, you click on this triple dots, and dock side you press this one, so it will come at the bottom. Triple dot and dock side at the bottom. XML1, I told you na, here click and go on inspect element. Okay, so we are trying to write our path to locate these elements on the web pages.